Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. So, I can't get this computer running. Okay, hey, this computer will not run with freaking Windows 7, man. I've gotten it to the point where it will boot up, but like it just crashes right away. All right, so I'm actually doing better than I was with my old motherboard though. So because before it wouldn't even boot up at all. Okay. Anyway, so I'm trying to get Windows 7 to either reinstall Windows 7 or boot up from Windows 7, right? And so there's only a couple things that I can do, all right? Let's check out the BIOS real quick. Let's restart this. So before it wasn't recognizing the operating system because it has a UEFI, right? That's some kind of new thing, guys. Newfangled thing. I think it's right here, UEFI. So you have to set it to legacy because I guess Windows 7 doesn't really support that, or my old system didn't support it either. So it's got to be on legacy. I know that. I've tried changing all the settings in the advanced settings, man, and nothing. But you can go here to easy mode. You can switch it between AHCI and the RAID controller. I was running RAID before, all right, but I didn't have any RAID arrays. I didn't have any RAID arrays, so I was just running each drive, you know, individually. But it will not work in RAID mode. But it will work in AHCI, all right, and it will not work in UEFI. It has to be in CSM, all right. That's the old mode, right? And then yeah, I tried doing a bunch of other stuff, like I tried changing a bunch of stuff, all right. I tried setting everything to like legacy mode and all that, and I'm not getting anything, all right. Anyway, so no matter what I do, this is what happens, guys. And I think I'm about ready to go buy Windows 11 CD setup, all right, and hopefully that'll work. All right, so it'll start up, all right, and I have it set up to look for the like a hard drive, operating system on the hard drive. So it'll boot up from the hard drive right away. Right, it'll boot up from the SSD drive is where my operating system is right now. So see, it sees all the drives just fine. It boots up pretty fast. Okay, it found the operating system and it said, hey, there's something wrong with Windows. It's not working. All right, so if I touch the keyboard right now, it just freezes. So see this little counter here? This is going to count down until it gets to 0, then it'll just normally start. Well, if I hit any button right now, it will lock up. It will just freeze and not do anything. But I will show you that after it starts up. Okay, 0, it starts Windows. All right, even before the Windows logo becomes full, it just disappears. It restarts. Yeah, so anyway, that Windows installation was broken. So what I was hoping to do is to repair it using the Windows 7 install disk, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right, anyway, let's go back to that Windows startup. Okay, here we are at the Windows startup again. So like I said, if I press any button, I'm going to hit the up button, so because we're going to try to get the safe mode, right? And I can't get the safe mode. All right, notice the timer just stop doing anything. Okay, if I press any button, I have two keyboards, same story, man. I'm using both of the keyboards. They both work. They both work in the BIOS. So I don't know why it wouldn't work here. Okay, so yeah, it just freezes at 15. Well, it's frozen at 15 right now, but whenever you hit that button, it stops counting and it doesn't do anything. So it just locks up. Okay, I'm gonna hit the reset button again. Okay, and then the next thing to do is to boot it off of the CD. Alright, I have a Windows 7 installation disk in there. I'm hitting F11 right now. Okay, and I'm going to go to SATA Pioneer BDRW. Okay, and that should start the Windows 7 disk. The weird thing is it starts it up right away. It doesn't ask you to press a button or anything. Normally it'll ask you to press something on the keyboard to boot from the CD DVD. Now it just boots it right away. Okay, you can hear the disk reader. Then you should see a Windows startup. Okay, Windows actually starts up. Look at that. Okay, and it gets to the start screen where you start to install. But all the lights went off on the keyboard. Alright. Up, down, left, right, escape, tab, right, tab, enter, nothing. Alright, other keyboard, nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing. It does nothing, alright guys. It gets to this screen and it freezes. I don't know if it's maybe doesn't like the keyboard or something, man, but it works fine in the BIOS. Mouse doesn't work. Mouse doesn't work, okay? Nothing. So I'm kinda, you know. Okay, so yeah, I'm kinda at a loss, alright? It actually works better than the old computer. It's fast, okay? It's faster than the old computer, but it crashes faster too. That's the problem, alright? So that's the problem I'm having right now. Windows 7 don't want to work anymore, man. The old computer, this computer, it wouldn't work at all. So the other computer, yeah, it's similar thing with the other computer, right? But this one actually tries to boot. So something leads me to believe that yeah, there was something really wrong with that other motherboard. So anyway, so what HadesOmega is gonna do, all right? So this is like if all else fails, install a fresh Windows installation. All right, so we tried to install Windows 7, not having it. So what I'm gonna do is I've tried to see if my dad has a copy of Windows 10 or 11, and he doesn't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Costco tomorrow first. All right, we're gonna go to Costco and I'm gonna buy like a copy of Windows 11 if I can. I'm going to go straight to Windows 11, all right? And I believe this computer, the computer I built, should meet the requirements to do Windows 11. That's what I'm going to say. I heard something my dad was talking about. Oh yeah, if your computer doesn't meet the requirements, it won't even install it. So I can always return it, I suppose. But yeah. So ideally, if I can get like a installation CD or something, like a Windows 10 or a Windows 11 installation CD, I can use a Windows 7 key, because I have a Windows 7 key right here. Okay, yeah, I'm covering it right now, but it's right here. This is a legit copy. It's an OEM. Yeah, I think it's an OEM copy of Windows 7 that I bought. I think I bought it from like Newegg or Amazon way back when I built this computer. And yeah, so, but unfortunately it's not working anymore. I don't know why. I don't know why a fresh install wouldn't work. I'm just thinking like it's just the hardware's new and the operating system is old, so it's not happy. No bueno. Okay, so yeah, so like I said, if I can find a copy of Windows 10 or 11, I could try to use that key, the Windows 7 key. But I think my plan was to eventually upgrade the Windows 10 and 11, so might as well we'll just start with a fresh copy, man. What I really wanted to do was see if I can get that Windows 7 installation repaired and see if it'll run on the new stuff, but it's not working at all. So because I had like all my web browsers and all in there, all the programs are still installed. I'm like, man. So I'm just going to keep that drive around for backup, alright? All the files, all the system files that were on there and stuff on the hard drive, I could still have access to it. It's still good. I plugged it into my laptop and it could see all that stuff. So I think all the files on there are still good, alright? But the operating system's kind of broken. So I will keep that data on that drive, but what we're going to do is I'm going to install a Windows. Well, hopefully, I want to install Windows Home 64-bit. Okay, I'm gonna go to Costco and see if they have a copy of that, because my dad said he bought a copy of Windows from Costco a long time ago. So maybe it'll be cheaper at Costco. Okay, and it'll be a lot easier to return if it's at Costco. If that doesn't work, I do know Best Buy sells copies of Windows also. So I want a physical copy of Windows. All right, it's really good to have one of these. All right, and I'm gonna get the DVD. All right, there you can get a DVD or a USB drive. All right, but I think I probably the USB drive will be faster, is my guess. But I'd rather have the DVD because it can't get corrupted or anything. Okay, yeah, you get scratched and all that stuff, but I'll try not to scratch it. Yeah, maybe my disc is scratched up. Let me take a look at it. A little dirty. It's like a speck of dust on it. It looks pretty clean. It's made in Puerto Rico, by the way. It's a legit install this. It says Windows. There's like a holographic Windows thing right here. So yeah, intended for distribution with a new PC. So I don't know. Oh, it includes Service Pack 1 also. Nice. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. The Windows 7 won't install. So tomorrow will be the quest to go find one. If I can't find one locally, I'm just, like I said, I want a physical copy. So I don't want to. Plus, I can't download it because I don't have a computer. So yeah, this is where like having another computer comes in handy. Right? I have a laptop, but it's kind of shit. If I had like a decent laptop, I could probably, you know, I could probably download an ISO from Microsoft of Windows 10 or Windows 11 install, and install on the computer, and then use the Windows 7 key. All right, but I don't even know if that would work. That's what I heard. I heard you could use a Windows 7 key to upgrade to Windows, to install like a Windows 10 or 11 or something. Right? You could supposedly can only do it on like one computer or something, but then again, we pretty much built a new computer, man. We put a new motherboard and everything, so I don't know, man. I don't know how that works. So yeah, so it's kind of crazy. Like, yeah, there's a new like kind of BIOS system or whatever. They changed it to UEFI, and what it does is it allows the operating system to have all like the hardware info and stuff. So it boots up. It's supposed to boot up faster, and it allows you to have bigger hard drives. However, I had like an 18 terabyte hard drive on my operating system on Windows 7. It ran just fine. So I don't know, man. I'm so ready to go and get into the new era of modern PCs. I just want to say, okay. But anyway, yeah. When I do get that Windows 10 or Windows 11 installed, you can bet I'm going to try to make it as close to Windows 7 as possible. In my opinion, Windows 7 was the best operating system ever, man. It was stable, and yeah, it just ran good, man. Even till this day, you know, it ran good till it crashed and it wouldn't start again. So, yeah, I've been 2 weeks without a desktop computer so far, and hopefully tomorrow will be the last day. So we'll get Windows. So anyway, yeah, the plan is here's the plan. We're gonna get a Windows 10 or Windows 11, preferably Windows 11, the newest one, so I'll have the newest stuff, and then we're gonna install Windows 10 Home 64-bit, and then we're going to install it on the NVMe drive. Okay, we're going to install it on the Windows and on the Western Digital SSD drive. Okay, and so it's going to be super fast. I cannot wait to see how fast this thing boots up and loads programs and stuff. It's going to be ridiculously fast. 7,600 megabytes per second. Yeah, that's some insane data, right? Who would have thought, man? I'm sure we're moving stuff at like in the megabytes, all right, like hundreds of megabytes per second, not gigabytes, not gigabits, gigabits. Well, gigabits are smaller. Anyway, yeah, so that's the plan. I will go do that tomorrow, and then hopefully the next time you see this in the next clip, hopefully this computer will be running properly. with the operating system, right? Yeah, so it does run and it starts, and I can do stuff with the BIOS and stuff. Hopefully we won't have to mess around with any of that stuff, and hopefully all my hard drive data is still there. Yeah, cross your fingers, because we're like migrating from one operating system to another, and Windows 7 is like supposedly a giant leap to get to Windows 11. Okay, supposedly it's supposed to be more efficient and faster, Windows 11. So I don't know. We'll see. See about that. Hopefully I'll still have Windows Movie Maker to edit this video. All right. Okay. So in the next clip, maybe my computer will be running. Okay, and ta-da! Guess what I got? Sorry, I got it. I got a freaking copy of Windows 11. All right, Windows 11 Retail Home. All right, 64-bit. So here's the scoop. I went to Costco today. All right, I was hoping maybe I could find a copy at Costco down the street from my house, and you can't get anything at Costco anymore, man. I remember back in the days, I saw like a table full of a thing full of books, like a little island full of books. Well, before they used to have a island full of software. Software was sold in boxes, guys, a long time ago. And they sold it in CDs and floppy disks and Blu-ray, well, DVDs and stuff. So nowadays, nobody buys that stuff. Yeah, nobody buys physical copies of anything anymore, man. They just freaking download stuff. I mean, HadesOmega is just old school like that. I like going places to buy shit. That's what I say, alright? I mean, that's not to say I don't buy stuff off of like Amazon and stuff. So to tell you the truth, I wish I had bought it off of Amazon and stuff. So, but this is all they had. They had Windows Home and then Windows Pro, okay, and they only had Windows 11. They didn't even have Windows 10. So I had heard something that Windows doesn't sell Windows 10 anymore. Right? You have to go to like, I don't know, to some kind of shady kind of computer store. All right. So there was a third choice I could have chosen, is to go to Central Computer. It's one of the last kind of computer stores that's around still. And I think I've only been to a Central Computer like once or twice. All right, HadesOmega was a Fry's Electronics dude. All right, I would always go to Fry's Electronics, man. Those were the good days. That's all I could say. Those are the good days of building PC, where you can just go to Fry's Electronics and you can literally go down the aisles and browse like tens of hundreds of parts and stuff for your computer. One aisle would be cases, another aisle there would be an aisle full of fans and stuff, and then there's a place you can buy memory, yeah, and CPUs and all that stuff. Yeah, it's not like that anymore, guys. Unfortunately, Fry's Electronics closed down like around the time the pandemic started, so it's kind of sad. And like, so Best Buy was like the next thing, and I'm telling you, Best Buy was kind of sad. Like literally all the PC building stuff was in one aisle. That's it. I've always seen like two or three power supplies, and then there was like a display case with like CPUs in it and motherboards, and yeah, man, like the motherboard that the lower end version of the motherboard I was gonna buy was like $300. So you can see, like, I saved a crap ton of money buying it secondhand, all right, and it works, so that's good. All right, so yeah. Anyway, here I got it. It was $140, man. $140. Ugh. Ugh, you know, I always want to throw up with spending that much money, you know. And so another thing is, they said I can't return this. I can't return this if I open it. So once I open it, you're kind of screwed. I had heard that if your computer does not meet the requirements to install Windows 11, then you're kind of shit out of luck. So hopefully we're not in that position. I do know, like, on my motherboard box, not this motherboard box, but this is an Asus motherboard using the same chipset, all right? And it says Windows 11 ready right here. So I don't see any reason why we can't install Windows 11. So I hope we can, all right? And I hope it doesn't have any problems like that my Windows 7 disk, okay? Also, another thing is, yeah, does it look like a DVD could fit in here? No, it doesn't. This is the USB model. They only have the USB. You know the funny thing is though, I go onto the Best Buy website and they have the DVD model. So but it's an OEM copy, and I wanted the retail version. Okay, so the difference between the OEM and the retail version is that you can move it to a different computer if you want to. Let's say somewhere down the line I want to upgrade my motherboard and CPU again, then I won't have any headaches transferring the key to that one. All right. Now, if you have the OEM version, maybe not. And that may be why I might be having problems installing Windows 7. I doubt it, though. The key on this computer is legit, so yeah, I don't know. All right, anyway, let's go unbox this, and then I'll go ahead and install it. Hopefully, I won't have any problems. But yeah, it's been a long time since I bought like a legit Windows operating system. I remember buying Windows 95, guys. Windows 95. It came in the big box. All right. I can't remember if it was in floppy disks or CDs. I think the first version of Windows 95 that I bought was on floppy disks. I think it was on like 10 floppy disks or something. Some crazy number like that. And I think the next copy was like a CD-ROM. All right. And then from Windows 7, from Windows 95 there was Windows 98. And then what was after Windows 98? Windows 2000. Yeah, I think it was Windows 2000. And I think, but Windows 2000 was kind of more like a Windows NT type thing. All right. And then there was Windows XP. All right. So actually, Windows XP, HadesOmega was on Windows XP for a while. That was like the more stable Windows operating system, because when Windows 95 and 98 came out, dude, blue screen of death left and right, man. You just sneeze in that thing with blue screen of death. That type of thing. All right, that blue screen of death was like a common thing. All right, that's what I want to say. But it got better over time, and then Windows Vista came out, and I totally skipped that one. I never did Windows Vista. And then Windows 7 came out. All right, and then I installed Windows 7 on this computer. And I've never looked back since, man. Like Windows 7, in my opinion, is still the best operating system. All right, for a PC. All right, and just it saddens me that Microsoft just they just abandoned it. All right, just like, and then Windows 8 came out. I'm not a big fan of Windows 8. I'm actually not a big fan of anything over Windows 7. That's why I stuck with Windows 7 so long. It is the last operating system to still be like the classic Windows, but it was much more stable. It was the best in my opinion. All right, Windows XP was pretty good, but Windows 7 was better. Okay, and then so I never installed. I have a laptop that has Windows 8 and I hate it. Okay, and I never installed Windows 10. All right, I didn't install 10, and now we're at 11. So we're good. So HadesOmega is gonna jump straight from 7 to 11. All right, okay, let's go check this out. All right, excuse the mess here. I've been building a computer the whole week, so all right, let's go and open this thing. So once I open it, that's it. It's yours, HadesOmega. They will not accept it, which I think is horseshit. So let me. I just want to, while we're unboxing this, let me just talk about like Windows 11 and how I think it's a bunch of bullshit that what Microsoft is trying to pull off here. So my Windows 8 computer, that laptop I was talking about, recently told me Windows 8 is not going to be supported anymore. And what was it? And then literally the computer told me buy a new computer. All right, it said like it didn't offer to upgrade to Windows 10 or Windows 11 or whatnot. It just straight up told me you need to buy a new computer, Merlin. Oh, there we go. Okay, I opened it, so it's yours now. All right, $140 from Best Buy. All right, I think that's the normal going price. I think if you get the OEM version, then you save $20. All right. All right, there it is. Ooh. All right, I'll make sure you guys can't see the key. But anyways, it says welcome. Oh my God, it's so small. Welcome to Windows 11. All right, and it tells you some stuff here. What's in store? Have you backed up your old PC? I hope so. I have all the data on it. You guys better not mess around with it. I'm going to install this on the new SSD drive. Alright, there's a picture of what the desktop looks like. Why does it look like a Macintosh, guys? It looks awful. I want it to look like a Windows, Windows 95. Okay, anyway, there's the USB drive. Let's check it out. Wow, isn't it cool? So there it says Win11 22H2. What does it say? Home Pro. Maybe it has Pro on it also. Interesting. I paid for Home, so English X23-17560 T-Mex. I heard something. I read on the box that this is made in Mexico. Okay. Is that it? There's a booklet in here. No, there's a booklet. Let's check this out. Okay, there's the thumb drive. How does this work? I don't know, but the thing to install the drive is right here. I think the key must be under here. That's what I'm thinking. I think you peel this back. No, that's not the key. Where's the key? That's a good question. I don't know. I heard the key you're supposed to like scratch off or something. It says Microsoft Product Guide. What is this, like a brochure or something? Okay, the second page is in English. Oh my god. It's like a bunch of different languages. Yeah, that's it. Page 2, English. Like, that's it. It's in really small print too, guys. Read this guide for important safety. Something about a choking hazard, regulatory information, failure to properly set up, use, and care for this product can increase the risk of serious... What? Okay, whatever, man. What am I going to do? Swallow the drive? What is this? This is just... What the... Okay, it's just some kind of safety warning thing. Is there even like a guide on like how to do... This is the biggest bunch of horseshit ever, man, guys. Oh, there's a key thing. So are they expecting us to know what to do when we install this? I know what to do, but like, do like normal people know what to do? Here's a little key thing here. Ah, there we go. That's my key right there. Okay. So my key is on this right here. I don't know something about like a scratch off thing, but it's literally a key. It's like a key card. All right. Keep this in case you ever need to reinstall Windows 11. All right, not labeled for individual sale, but the key is right here where my thumb is. Okay, I'm not going to show it to you guys. Sorry. All right, but that is my Windows 11 key. Okay, that's pretty cool. It comes in a little thingy. So basically, what you get is the key. All right, on a key card. You get a thumb drive. Okay, it says Windows on it, but it says Win11 22H2 on the back. Hopefully, this is the latest version of Windows. Okay, and you get some kind of welcome guide thing. Oh, there we go. This one tells you how to do it. I was like, HadesOmega didn't look. Okay, and then you get some kind of product guide, which is like a safety thing. And then it gives you an idea on how to, a quick start guide, all right? So basically, you're going to put it into your USB port and then use File Explorer to navigate to the USB drive and then double click on the setup. No. Oh, this is if you already have a previous version of Windows. Okay, so yeah, we're going to install a fresh install. All right, for a clean install of Windows 11 on a PC with no previous software, insert the USB into the drive, power on your computer, and configure it to boot from the USB. Okay, you may need to consult with the PC. Okay, yeah, don't worry, I know how to do it. Microsoft account and internet connectivity required. All right, well, I have Wi-Fi. I know, I hope it works. I hope the Wi-Fi, I hope the internet stuff works. Yeah, okay. And I think that's it. Okay, pretty neat, guys. That's how they're doing it nowadays. Just, they got this itty bitty little guy right here and the card. So basically that is your Windows 11 right there. Okay, that's the basics right there. You have the key card and the thumb drive, right? I would have preferred to have the DVD, but oh well. That's how it works. And I think you gotta peel this back before you plug it into the computer. Okay, it looks like it's a USB 3 thumb drive also because it's blue. So the thumb drive is capable of USB 3 speeds, so should be faster than a DVD, right? Yeah. Okay, so HadesOmega is gonna try to install it, and then I'll let you guys know what happens. Okay. Wish me luck. Hopefully it works. Like I said, my motherboard should be Windows 11 compatible, so I don't think we'll have any problems. Okay. Hopefully I can salvage my old data